for the fans to cheer.
Time still in play, though. Here's Jules Martins off the net and out. Point Colombia. Now desperation for Canada, down 11-6.
Well, this Colombian team is just playing fantastic volleyball. Defensively, they're very low and they're moving so fast. Canada really in tough right now.
Timeout called by Canada. The head coach, Harold Carnival of Colombia, sensing victory, sensing a huge upset here for Colombia, a team that rarely gets to this level of competition because it's so hard for them to get out of their zone.
That's right. They've got Cuba. They've got the United States. They've got Canada. There's Brazil, Argentina. So many good teams.
Pischke looking a little worried here now. Lumps in many throats here in the Investors Group Athletic Center. Para to serve. 11-6. Colombia in front of Canada in the fifth and deciding set. Sandheim the dig. Here's Koski. Quick set to Cantor. Rejected. Koski again. Goes far side. The southpaw. Jules Martins off the block and down on the Colombian side. Whew. Point Canada.
Escobar blocking cross court. Saw that Martins' left hand is going to go down the line. Tried to reach out. Jules just tooled him.
Substitution now. Dustin Reed coming in for Andy Zaraski. He has substituted regularly for Zaraski in key serving situations. Floater. Para. Back set. Cortez rejected. Stuffed block, and what a huge block by Sandheim.
Well, perfectly timed from Keith Sandheim and that back row attack. Take a look at it here. Watch the right side of your screen. That outside hand turning that ball back in.
And another timeout. This time Colombia calls a timeout to try to stop Canada's sudden surge.
Well, here's the drama of rally point. Every single touch of the ball so critically important because it results ultimately in a point.
Back and forth they go. There's Jules Martins, who has come in for Paul Durden and has been a force.
Right back in this ball game here, guys. Here we go, boys. Come on down, come on, wait.
Dave Preston, the assistant coach with the scouting report, he's wired, has a headset, and is getting information from spotters on high.
That's right. Spotters are charting the various attack courses from this Colombian team. They're relaying that information to Dave Preston. He talks to the blockers and to the defensive players to make the necessary adjustments.
Every bit of information is key, but now it's all heart. Who wants it most? Reed, float serve for Canada. Oh, it's long. Service error. Point. Colombia. They lead 12-8. First of 15 will take this opening match. The captain, Velasco, back to serve. Float serve. Koski. Jules Martins with a beautiful pipe from the back.
Wonderful shot. Jules Martins came in with a cross-court approach. He rotated his body. Take a look at this. He looks like he's going cross-court. He rotates that shoulder, that arm, and buries it down the line.
Cantor deep. Velasco. Escobar with just a dump over the line and a point for Colombia.
Well, he's had a huge game, and that time he knew that it was very tight. He just tipped that ball off Sandheim's arm.
Now Escobar with a big serve. Long! And a break for Canada. Point Canada, it's 13-10.
But Canada is going to have to earn a point here, either on block or defense to transition.
Jules Martins. The U of M sub for Durden. Takes something off his spike serve. It's a net serve and a point for Colombia. And now we're at match point, 14-10. Danger for Canada. A chance for an upset for Colombia. The floater dug up by Reed. Koski, the Sandheim, it's long! Colombia upsets Canada. Upstart Colombia. A collection of teenagers and veterans shocking Canada in its opening match. winning the fifth and deciding set 15-10.
Well, and that's one of the problems of not knowing your opposition. Everybody thought Colombia, fairly weak team, easy start for Canada, but look at that. They come in and they just play out of their minds. Escobar, invincible out there.
Colombia in a thrilling win in 5 sets, beating Canada 3-2 here in men's volleyball. Now back to Dave Randorf.
Thanks, guys. As we told you, their head coach, Garth Pischke, came into these games with a goal to finish in the top 3. And as those guys were just saying right there, that is a big blow with a loss to Colombia in their opening game. The Canadian women already 0-2. We'll take a quick break here in Winnipeg when we...